Hey, in today's class, we're going to talk about the miracles of kosher ice cream. There was the year 2003, and in this amazing book, we learn of a story that is told to us about a blackout that happened in the East Coast, and about 50 million people lost electricity. And one of the two of the companies that had the biggest effect on this was Klein's and Mahadrin, that both were ice cream companies, and they were losing tens of thousands of dollars at the time since they had no power, and they had no backup power at that time as well. And the two could have out of business. One of the companies managed to get power. Clients managed to get power after 5 hours. Went ahead and miraculously, for Mahadrin, called them up and called the owners and said, "You know what? Come, bring your ice cream over, bring your truckloads, bring all your stuff over to our facility. We have power." And they pretty much saved all the inventory that Mahadrin had. This is quite amazing how two companies that are direct competitors, they provide the exact same product, could just join forces and come together. Have you ever had situations where you're working with a competitor or against a competitor, or maybe you tried to work with a competitor, it didn't work out? Ask yourself, maybe you can call them again. Maybe you can get back to them and see if there's something you can do together, because maybe your businesses could complement each other. Maybe there's something you do that the other side doesn't, and you can come a long way. Sometimes we just have to be ready and sit tight and be patient that things will come better for the good. There are people who look at their cryptocurrency wallets or their stock market portfolios, and they're constantly checking: is the market up? Is it down? How am I doing today? How much money did I lose today? How much money did I win? But really, the approach we should have is to have Bitachon and Akadosh Baruch Hu and say, you know what? I am here for the long-term plan. I'm in it for the long haul. I'm going to be looking at this from a retirement perspective. I'm not going to keep looking into my portfolio every single day and my bank account. I'm just going to do the best I can. I'm just going to wait and sit, and hopefully things will come around for the good. It's happening right now. We're in a bear market in cryptocurrency. Bitcoin is coming back to its all-time lows. And yeah, it's a good time to accumulate, but we have to, and this is not financial advice, we have to basically be patient and say, okay, you know what? If it's gonna go down a lot lower and I'm gonna lose money right now, it's okay. It'll bounce back. So you have to be really patient. There was a store in as well, called Evergreen. That was a supermarket that also, from this example, we see many years later, upon observing the store, the amount of Kleins and Mahadrin in the freezers were quite even. That means that they both had their market shares, and Hashem decided that these two ice cream companies have to divide their market shares evenly, and that they're both going to get even distribution into the kosher market. Even though many years later they're still competitors, they still complement each other in some way, because the market, people want to have both ice creams. They cater to people in two different ways, and so they're essentially not really competition, they're healthy competition, right? So the idea, and this personally happened to me as well. I had a partner in my vacation rental business, and what happened was my partner ended up doing the same business at the same time that they were my partners. So obviously that partnership dissolved. And so, at first I said to myself, how could it be? How could this happen to me? This is terrible. It's my partner. Why would they go ahead and do this? But it was the biggest blessing, because that partner was holding me from growing. Every time I had opportunities, that partner was just too comfortable. And so I was able to break out of that partnership and open my wings and go for opportunities and grow the business many times over. And so sometimes things happen to us. We don't understand why. It doesn't make sense. but it could be a true blessing in disguise. Thank you very much and have yourself a wonderful day.